Yeah, looks like I lost a bet. We'll talk about it later. But anyway, I'm gonna show you how to change your pads and rotors on the Tacoma. Not too bad. It is time for me to do it. There is gonna be a few things that you're gonna need in order to do this. Gonna be a jack stands. You're gonna need a 17 mil socket, a 12 mil socket, and whatever socket you need in order to get your lug nuts off the tire. I happen to have splines on mine, so I need an adapter and a 3/4 inch socket. Normally it's a 22 millimeter socket for Tacomas, I believe. So we're gonna do pads and rotors. So we're gonna take the calipers off. There's only a few things I gotta actually take off in order to do that. Is the brake cable clamp here up top, just one bolt, and then the 2 bolts on the back which hold it to the spindle. Okay. With your 12 mil, go ahead and take this off. Take that bottom nut off now. Before I actually take that top bolt completely out, I'm going to take a ratchet strap and just feed it through. Didn't touch down. That strap can hold that brake line and everything in place, so you actually don't damage the brake line. Now you can take the rotor off. If it don't want to come off, go ahead and whack it with a sledgehammer. Doesn't have to be crazy heavy, just enough to break it free. Or you could try, I think this is 8 mil. Yeah, 8 millimeter screws. Go through this, it'll push against the hub and push the rotor off. So out of habit, I bought a new set of rotors. They're in the boxes over there, but mine are fine. I'm gonna put the original rotors back on. Again, like, these are not even like showing any sign of wear really yet, so I'm gonna just clean these up and throw them right back on the truck. Start by putting your caliper back on. We'll thread up that 17 mil bolt into the top of the caliper, then we can take this strap back off. Put your bottom one back in. For the pads, there's really not much to do. All you do is remove this pin and this pin with this spring here and this retainer spring. This pin and this pin. Pop that out. This retainer comes out. And you can literally just pull them out at this point. That's your warning tab. That's what scrapes your rotor to let you know, hey, I'm low. Go ahead and remove the cap from your brake master cylinder at this point. Your warning tab goes towards the rotor. You want them stacked just like that. It's hard to see with some of the reflection, but you want them stacked up just like that. All the way in. Almost all the way in. Now, I'm going to use my wrenches to push the other two pistons back. And once you shimmy your pins in, as you put in that bottom pin, make sure you put the spring tensioner back in at the same time. Mine are full of mud. Bottom spring tensioner, make sure that's through. And if you have to, you can use a pair of pliers. Just be gentle, try not to bend the wire too much, and that stays away from the brake, and you're good there. Those are in, brand new pads. When you're done with both sides, go ahead and put that cap back on right there. Make sure to pump your brakes a little bit and slow speeds before you jump on the highway. Test everything out, make sure you're good. All right, now that you've road tested your brakes and everything's good, you just did your rotors and pads. Make sure to give me a subscribe, a follow, and a like, and hit me up on the next video.